constitution is the arrangement of magistrates in a state. A friend to all is a friend to none. A likely impossibility is always preferable to an unconvincing possibility. All human actions have one or more of these 7 causes: chance, nature, compulsions, habit, reason, passion, and desire. All human beings, by nature, desire to know. All men, by nature, desire knowledge. At his best, man is the noblest of all animals. Separated from law and justice, he is the worst. Change in all things is sweet. The character may almost be called the most effective means of persuasion. Comedy aims at representing men as worse. Tragedy is better than in actual life. Criticism is something we can avoid easily by saying nothing, doing nothing, and being nothing. Courage is the first of human qualities because it is the quality that guarantees others. Democracy is when the indigent, and not the men of property, are the rulers. Dignity does not consist in possessing honors, but in deserving them. Each man judges well the things he knows. Educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all. Education is an ornament in prosperity and a refuge in adversity. Equality consists of the same treatment of similar persons. Even when laws have been written down, they ought not always to remain unaltered. Every rascal is not a thief, but every thief is a rascal. Fear is pain arising from the anticipation of evil. What is the best choice for each individual is the highest it is possible for him to achieve. Friendship is essentially a partnership. Good habits formed in youth make all the difference. Happiness depends upon ourselves. Happiness is activity. Happiness is an expression of the soul in considered actions. Happiness is the settling of the soul into its most appropriate spot. He who has never learned to obey cannot be a good commander. He who is to be a good ruler must have first been ruled. Hope is a waking dream. I count him braver who overcomes his desires than him who conquers his enemies, for the hardest victory is over self. I have gained this by the philosophy that I do without being commanded what others do only from fear of the law. In all things of nature, there is something marvelous. It is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light. It is easy to perform a good action, but not easy to acquire a settled habit of performing such actions. It is not enough to win a war. It is more important to organize peace. It is possible to fail in many ways, while to succeed is possible only in one way. It is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. It is well to be up before daybreak, for such habits contribute to health, wealth, and wisdom. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Liars, when they speak the truth, are not believed. Love is composed of a single soul inhabiting two bodies. Man is a goal-seeking animal. His life only has meaning if he is reaching out and striving for his goals. Man is by nature a political animal. Men acquire particular qualities by constantly acting in a particular way. The energy of the mind is the essence of life. As fortune shows, those who are not really friends. Most people would rather give than get affection.